In this video, I'm going to show you the 4 most bang for your buck kettlebell exercises that you must do on a regular basis. Highly effective, they build muscle, build strength, and cardiovascular output, and it's going to turn you into a lean, mean kettlebell machine. In the first part of the video, I'm going to show the exercises, and in the second part of the video, I'm going to show you a solid workout attached with some progression.
But before we get started, if you want to get rid of belly fat and back pain through the power of kettlebell training, then join the Kettlebell Dojo, the #1 kettlebell community where we help people like you become a kettlebell black belt and ultimately get into the shape of their lives. Check the first link in the description.
Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe hier. If you're over 40, 50, or 60, you might have realized the potential of kettlebells already, or you're on the verge of doing so. You might have also realized in your life that a typical gym membership, unless you are a bodybuilder or you're addicted to fitness, doesn't really cut it. And let's be honest, who wants to sleepwalk like a zombie from one machine to the next? You'd rather pick up a kettlebell because it gives you so many benefits all at once. It's time saving. Yet at the same time, there's a plethora of kettlebell exercises. That's why I'm here to help you out, to give you the 4 most bang for your buck exercises that you need to do on a regular basis. And they're going to turn you into a lean, mean kettlebell machine. These 4 exercises are so powerful, in fact, that my sensei, Steve Carter, uses these to gauge the level of fitness for ongoing kettlebell trainers. So without further ado, let's jump into the exercises. Exercise number 1 is the hand-to-hand swing. It builds your posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, your core. And it's one of the best solutions against back pain because it rebuilds that elastic component that many of us lose as we age. Check it out. It's a beautiful flow. You want to become one with the kettlebell, hip thrust it up to chest level, then switch sides without engaging your arms too much. Exercise number 2 is the clean and press, a full body exercise. The one that I always say on this channel is that particular exercise that I would do forever if you would hold a gun to my head telling me, Gregory, there's only one exercise that you are allowed to do for the rest of your life. Watch. I have to understand how to insert my hand inside the window of the kettlebell to grab it, because it's a different way to grab a kettlebell than you would grab a dumbbell. And then from this position, I press the handle up first, bring it back down, and drop it between my legs. Exercise number 3 is the snatch, aka a swing on steroids. Research suggests that this is the one exercise that elicits a full body reaction. Every single muscle group is working when you snatch a kettlebell. Watch. The hardest thing to learn about the snatch is that hand insertion that happens with the clean at hip level. Here it happens overhead. Don't be scared, start snatching, don't get into analysis paralysis. I know there's lots of moving parts with the snatch as well as with the clean and press, but you might want to just get started. And the last exercise, the Goblet Squat. And I want to preface this exercise by saying that squatting is one of the best exercises that you can do. Whether that's with a barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, or body weight, squat as much as you can. Watch. It requires your upper body to stay upright as you descend and bend as deep as possible into the bottom of a squat as you can, and then you stand back up. Your chest has to work, your arms have to work, your back has to work, and of course your leg. That's why it's a full body exercise. Now before I show you the workout, I want to explain something very fascinating about kettlebells, which I believe is the secret to longevity and to harvesting and gaining the benefits that kettlebell training can provide you with. And that is the principle of working unbroken. Unbroken means that you don't want to let the kettlebell touch the floor, but you want to work with it as long as you can. That's what we call getting comfortable with the uncomfortable and becoming one with the kettlebell. Do not fight it, but work with it, not against it. So as a beginner workout, which we also use as a white belt test in our kettlebell dojo, is the following: 10 hand-to-hand swing, 4 clean and press, 2 with the left side, 2 with the right side, 8 snatch, 4 with the left side, 4 with the right side, and 4 goblet squats. Now let me give you a couple of progressions that you can use to become stronger, fitter, and get more accustomed to these most powerful exercises that you can do. Level 2, which we call the yellow belt, is 20 swing, 6 clean and press, 3 per side, 10 snatch, 5 per side, and 6 goblet squat. Level 3, which we call the orange belt in the kettlebell dojo, is 30 hand-to-hand swing, 8 clean and press, 4 per side, and 16 snatch, 8 per side, and 8 goblet squat. And finally, you can stop with level 4, which we call the green belt, 40 hand-to-hand swing, 12 clean and press, 6 per side, 24 snatch, 12 per side, and 12 goblet squat. This is a great way for you to progress. And yes, it's only 4 exercises, but you don't need to do anything else. You're allowed to, of course. Variety always makes sense, but mastering the basics is the key to understanding the kettlebell and the key to long-lasting benefits.
Here's the next thing that you have to do. Clean and press that like and subscribe button. Share with a friend who's also interested in kettlebells. And if you made it this far, consider joining the Kettlebell Dojo. Listen, this is the #1 kettlebell community where we help open-minded over 40s get in shape with kettlebell training from the comfort of their own homes. And I've never seen so much interaction and support and love and empathy in one community where people get together and they all have a common goal: become kettlebell black belts. There's courses, technique lesson, nutrition, and a gamification process where you want to level up, and it's highly addictive. Check out the first link in the description to join the Kettlebell Dojo, and you might want to do it ASAP before we have another price hike. And the best thing about it, you can cancel anytime, just like Netflix.